If you're a gardener in a warm climate like Zone 8, 9, 10, or 11, I bet you're ready to put in your fall vegetables. Now, here in Florida, we start another round of warm season vegetables at the beginning of August, and we plant them out in September. And we get lots of gorgeous tomatoes, peppers, cukes, and melons until it gets cold. If it gets cold, it never really gets cold. So we grow year round. Fall and winter are one of the best times to grow vegetables in Florida. Now, normally I make my own seed starting mix, but the nice folks at Gro-Med asked me to try out their coconut coir bricks. I've been growing peat-free for the last 6 years, and usually I mix coconut coir with other components to provide some nutrients for the little seedlings. But I was really intrigued by the coir bricks from Gro-Med once I learned a bit more about them. First of all, they're OMRI rated, which is what I often look for in gardening products. Secondly, their coir is well washed and it has the right pH before shipping. I've purchased unwashed and unbuffered coir before with devastating results to an entire season of vegetable starts. But more intriguingly, Gro-Med bricks include a mix of nutrients to support germination and feed the little seedlings as they grow. While seeds contain every nutrient a plant needs for those first leaves, they really need feeding once they have a set of true leaves. But if you're busy like me, you can't always make time to transplant seedlings or fertilize them. This is one of the main reasons I've always made my own mix, but Gro-Med has solved this problem by including key nutrients in their coconut coir bricks. So this year, I'm going to give it a chance to see how it performs in seed starting. I'm not adding anything else to this mix. This coir contains nutrients derived from soybeans, so it has plenty of nitrogen for foliage growth. It also contains potassium for root development. Best of all, it already contains mycorrhizal fungi that work in symbiosis with plant roots to deliver vigorous, beautiful plants. Now, the instructions say to mix 1 brick with 2 quarts of water. I've got an abundance of stored rainwater here thanks to Hurricane Debbie, so I'm going to use that to hydrate my coir. Chlorine and chloramine, I understand, can impact mycorrhizal fungi, so avoiding tap water when possible is never a bad idea. The instructions say to let the brick hydrate for 20 minutes, and honestly, it didn't take that long, more like 8 to 10 minutes. It's finely milled with a nice light texture, so it's very easy to work with. I can't speak to the total volume once hydrated, but 1 brick has filled up this tub with plenty of seed starting media. I did need 2.5 quarts of water to hydrate the brick completely. I'm going to start by sowing these Chinese rocket cabbages because they're more heat resistant than the European variety, and our weather is still pretty hot right now. The coconut mix feels nicely hydrated, but it isn't terribly soggy. It's not clumping together, so it appears to offer excellent drainage. I know that the little roots on my plants are going to get plenty of air. It's still a bit damp to sprinkle the coir on top of the seed trays, but it's still pretty easy to handle. It's nice and loose soil for seed starting. Now, all I have to do is mark my trays, and we'll check back in a few days to see how they're growing.